You heard my voice when I said that.
It was funny. It was funny.
You guys ready? Good morning, everyone. We will call this the January 3rd Board of Commissioners to order. Happy New Year to everyone. Will you please stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Next up on our agenda is the election of officers, so I'll turn this over to Doug.
All right. I would open the floor to nominations for president.
I'll make a nomination of Tracy Brown for president.
Second.
A motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor of Commissioner Brown as president signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. All right, President Brown. Go ahead and open the floor to nominations for vice president.
I'd like to nominate Tom Murtaugh as vice president.
And I will second that nomination.
A motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed? All right, turn the floor over.
Thank you. Looks like the minutes from our 12/29 meeting have been distributed. Is there a motion?
Mr. President, I'll make a motion. We approve those minutes as submitted.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Looks like we have no payroll. Next up is a resolution establishing our regular meeting dates, and our meetings will continue to be on the first and third Monday of each month at 10 a.m., with the exception of those where we have a conflict with a holiday, and those would be, of course, those were today, January 17th, Tuesday, February 21st, Tuesday, June 20th, Tuesday, September 5th, and Thursday, December 28th.
Mr. President, I move that we approve Resolution 2023-01-CM on meeting dates.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. That motion passes. Next is Resolution 2023-02-CM, appointments. And these are the appointments of our department heads. Mike Wolf, Building Commissioner; Kent Croft, Chief Information Officer; Paula Bennett, Commissioner's Executive Assistant; Jason Huber, Community Corrections Executive Director; William Smokey Anderson, Emergency Management Executive Director; Andrew Klein, Fairgrounds Property Manager; Stuart Klein, Highway Executive Director; Michael Spencer, Highway Assistant Executive Director; Brian Sterner, Highway Supervisor; Acadia Sadie McKinley, Human Resources Coordinator; Anthony Dildine, Maintenance Executive Director; Deanna Sieber, Tippecanoe County Villa Director; James Harris, Veteran Service Officer; James Wolf, Weights and Measures Director; and Rebecca Humphrey, Youth Services Director.
Do we already have a motion? Or no? Okay. I'll make the motion. We approve resolution number 2023-02-CM for county appointments.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, and that resolution is adopted. Next, the resolution for commissioners' assignments to various boards and councils for the calendar year 2023. And that is Resolution 2023-03-CM. Reads as follows. Commissioner Byers, Convention and Visitors Bureau, Court Services Advisory Board, Drainage Board, Human Resources Committee, Lafayette Housing Consortium, Local Environmental Response Financing Board, Tippecanoe County Solid Waste Management District, Commissioner Murtaugh, Area Plan Commission, Cary Home Advisory Board, the Drainage Board, Joint Purchasing Committee, the Redevelopment Commission, Tippecanoe County Solid Waste Management District, Valley Oaks Health for mental health, and Wabash River Enhancement Corporation. And then I will have the Area Plan Commission, Community Corrections Advisory Board, Drainage Board, Local Emergency Planning Committee, Management Information Technology Services Advisory Board, Solid Waste Advisory Commission, the Tippecanoe County Emergency Management Agency, and Tippecanoe County Solid Waste Management District. And it looks like there are no substantive changes since 2022. So,
Mr. President, I'll make a motion, we approve Resolution 2023-03-CM.
Are we doing the agencies also, or are we just?
Is that a separate, or,
That's Exhibit A and.
It's part of the same
oh,
resolution.
I'm sorry, yeah.
what is it?
This right here.
Oh, it's not a separate one then. Okay, and for the agencies, the Accessibility Coalition of Tippecanoe County, Tim Clark, Alcohol Tobacco Commission, Holly Hughes, Animal Disease Control Emergency Coordinator, Dr. Chris Whitty, Area Board of Zoning Appeals, Dustin Grove, Board of Operating Company for the Battleground Golf Course, Rick Oliver, Child Protection Team, Rebecca Humphrey, Economic Development Commission of West Lafayette, Steve Schreckengast, Human Relations Commission, Doug Allison, Property Tax Assessment Board of Appeals, Peterborough, is Scott Brown, Cheryl Butcher, Brad Niehauser. The Tippecanoe County Partnership for Water Quality, Zach Beasley and Dale Snipes is his alternate. County Public Library, Mary Springer. Tippecanoe County Redevelopment Commission, Jim Andrew, Chris Lowe, and Chris Kessler. Tippecanoe County Environmental Response Financing Board, Zach Beasley. And I believe that's everything.
Will the motion okay?
Yep.
Okay, I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, and the motion passes. Next on the agenda, Stu.
Get your, Stu, get your, oh, there it is.
Oh,
It's on.
it's on. Somebody turned it on for you.
Thank you, somebody. First item is the award of the fuel 2023 fuel bids. The award is to Newton Oil Company.
Mr. President, so move.
Second.
Have a motion and a second to approve the contract for fuel for 2023 by Newton Oil. Any further discussion? Hearing none, those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Okay. The second item is an interlocal agreement with the City of West Lafayette to reimburse us for the 17% share that is within the city limits of the new Jaeger project that lets this month.
Mr. President, I'll make a motion, we approve that interlocal agreement between Tippecanoe County and the City of West Lafayette for their Jaeger Road project.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. The motion passes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Stu. Mr. Hiddle, Area Plan.
Mr. President, I move we hear ordinance number 2023-01-CM, Kevin and Tammy Underhill, GB to R1.
Second.
Okay. Do we have anyone to present from
I think they're here.
the petitioners are here? Please come on up to the podium. Good morning. If you would just state your name and your address.
I'm Tammy Underhill, 1212 Meadowbrook Drive, Lafayette, Indiana.
You want to just tell us a little bit about your project?
Yeah, we've lived in the house for 30 years and we're selling. We have a closing on Friday, and it's been zoned general business for over 100 years. So we just need to get it residential.
So you're wanting to take a non-conforming piece of property and make it
Yes.
conforming? And I see that, and I recall from the Area Plan Commission meeting, the commission voted unanimously 11-0 to approve the change. So anything else you'd like to add?
Nope,
Okay, very good. Thank you.
thank you.
Is there anyone in the audience that would like to speak to this rezone request? Seeing none?
Brown,
Yes.
Byers,
Yes.
Murtaugh.
Yes.
Ordinance 2023-01 CM passes 3-0.
You can now close your house.
Congratulations. Next up, we have it appears to be a quote from Buckland and Associates. This is to do for insurance purposes, appraisals on the law enforcement building, the county jail, the office building there, and the community corrections building. The appraisal fee is $14,390, and then moving forward, those three buildings will be reappraised on an annual basis at a cost of $200.
Mr. President, I'll make a motion. We approve the agreement with Buckland and Associates for the appraisals as stated.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, and the motion passes. GM Development Companies, like a disbursement.
Yes, we have another disbursement request for the project for the Sheriff's Department building and the addition to community corrections in the amount of $625,831.02. With that, I'll make a motion for approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second for the December disbursement from GM Development. Any further discussion? Hearing none, those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, and the motion passes. Grants, good morning, Sharon. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you all. Exciting that we have permission to accept the grants as following. The Health Department received approval for $89,415 for the HIV prevention program in 2023, including the funding for the outreach, engagement, as well as harm reduction.
Mr. President, I move we grant permission to accept for the Health Department as stated.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. The motion passes.
And the Health Department also received the STD award for 2023 with two sources of funding, the DIS workforce in the amount of $154,714, and the partner services in the amount of $123,912.
Mr. President, I'll make a motion. We grant permission to accept as stated.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. And the motion passes.
And the Health Department also would like the signature, and you only have the signature page for an MOU with Purdue. We're excited to get our Irish interns back, that they'll be coming in January through April, I think it is. And that MOU has been signed by Purdue, but we're waiting for your signature. And then we'll get invoice for that for $4,800 for those two interns.
And who has that?
I have the rest of it electronically. I knew the signature page was all I needed. It's not on there?
I don't see it. Do you?
Oh, it was in there.
I'll get it to you then, because I know the auditor's
Oh,
going to
wait a
need
minute.
all of it,
Yes, it is.
Oh,
because it has to be a test, I think, by Doug.
Mr. President, I move that we go ahead and approve this MOU contract as presented with Purdue.
second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And the motion passes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon. In unfinished and new business, it looks like we have a public official bond for Yadira Salazar, our treasurer.
Mr. President, I'll make a motion that we approve this bond for Tippecanoe County Treasurer Yadira Salazar.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. The motion passes.
Thank you for approving that. Just wanted to say good morning.
Good morning.
So,
Welcome.
thank you.
Are you all settled?
I'm trying.
You got a couple
Busy
years.
morning. What?
You got a couple years to get settled in.
Exactly. So, all right. Thank you.
Yeah, I also want to say welcome to Sadie on her first day. So,
Come on up, Sadie.
yeah.
Come up and say hi. Good morning.
I just kind of feel like things are a little flat today with Purdue's double loss yesterday, and like we've kind of lost our energy just a bit. Any advice from folks that oversee HR and employee assistance programs? I know it's your first day, but
It's going to take me a year to work through the paperwork in my office, and then I might have an answer.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
That's all I got.
well, welcome aboard.
Thank you. Happy to be
We're
here.
looking forward to working with you, and this is kind of, this feels a little flat for a Tuesday meeting. I don't know if it's the holiday or what we endured yesterday, but
It's the leadership.
Tom says it's the new leadership, so
Thank you.
that took all of 18 minutes for you to say. Any other unfinished business?
I didn't get that.
Thank you, Siri.
Yeah.
Any public comment? All right, Happy New Year, everyone.
Move to adjourn.
We're adjourned.
All right, this is just you. Is that what that is over there?
Yeah.